Chaz has had to take Eve to the dentist, but she's given me all the wedding prep paperwork.
So we best get cracking then.
And just to make sure we all stay on the same page, now we're finally on it, I got you both this.
Oh my, are you seriously?
Oh, he's got sections for everything. Vows, menus, guest lists, and little envelopes in the back for your invites and stuff from the day.
That is thoughtful. Bit weird.
No. What's weird is wanting to do it yourselves and you've got an actual wedding planner in the family.
No, because there's no need. We want to do something low-key.
Yeah, and half of it's already booked, so I'm sure we can manage the rest.
Right, so we're going to start with a mood board, OK? So what is it that you actually want? 'Cause I can do rustic chic, full glamour, black tie.
I'd marry him in jeans and a jumper, if I'm honest.
Right, well, that's not an option now. I have had a few ideas.
I suppose we do need to start thinking about who we're going to invite.
Oh, that's the easy bit. Chaz sent out a message to save the date ages ago.
Yeah, to half the village.
And pretty much everyone got back to her, apart from Nate.
Yeah, it's a long way to travel from Shetland just for one day, isn't it? Not that he'd want to, the way he's ghosted Tracy.
He did leave under a bit of a cloud, though, didn't he? I mean, we all thought he made a move on Moira. So I suppose if we could get him back, then give him a chance to talk.
About what? He's left Tracy on her own to struggle. She'd never have nicked for Merrick if she wasn't so skinned.
Which is why we need to ask him. He's coming back here, whether he wants to or not.
You like it really, don't you?
You know, we could sack all this off. Go rogue. Get on a plane, get Elvis to marry us in Vegas.
Matching cat suits.
Or get hitched on some beach under the palm trees.
Yeah, that's too much paperwork. And anyway, we'd have to work out how to fly out half the family.
Or just you and me in a register office with witnesses we've dragged in off the street.
We've got most of my mum's wedding now. It's all booked and paid for. But, you know, it is your day as well. And you've already admitted that you're the control freak and all this, so if you do want to do something different, then just say. We can do our own thing.
I don't. It's just a bit daunting, that's all.
What, marrying me?
The actual day, the rings, the clothes, who to invite.
Well, yeah, but my mum's done most of the hard work for us. And like Vic said, we could just have a guest list and cross a few names off.
More than a few.
Well, do you want to cut the numbers down?
I just want everyone there to be fully invested in us. I mean, I'm not sure I could say that about Vanessa, and I know you're dead set on inviting Nate.
Yeah, well, he's already on our list now. But anyway, what about your side? Who do you want to ask?
There's a couple of elderly cousins on my mum's side, but I've not spoken to them for years.
What about your mates?
Well, I lost touch with all my school friends when I joined up. I came home on leave. They'd all moved on.
Yeah, it happens.
Now they had careers and families, and I've been out there in a war zone dealing with life and death every day with nothing in common anymore.
Took it out of you.
And it's only people who've been in the same situation who really get it, you know?
Yeah. What about some of your army mates, then?
Well, I love them, like brothers. We've been through hell together, but that part of my life's over now. And none of them can take a drink. Ask them to a party, and before you know it, there'll be a brawl.
There must be someone.
Yeah, there is. You. All that matters is you and me.
OK. Then I guess we got our final number.
Well, one less without Nate.
I've already told you. He's family.
I'll be honest, I just wouldn't feel comfortable having him there. You know, the way he's treated Tracy and Frankie, leaving her to struggle on her own with no support, financial or emotional.
Yeah, all right. You're right, he's let her down. Big time. I just didn't think he'd do that. I thought I knew him better.
But you invite him, if you want to. If it kicks off with Tracy or with Kane, I'm sure we'll be able to sort it.
No, you're right. Let's take Nate off the list. So now we've got our final number, we can send invites out. It's all coming together.
Kathleen.
Hello, John, love. It's been a while.
Oh, it's this new job. I've been working all hours. How's he been?
Yesterday, I told the doctors I could have sworn I saw his eye twitch. Then his finger lifted.
Right.
Must be because I've been talking to him all the time. Ever since you said he can hear everything we say.
Must be that.
I keep telling him how much we all love him. That I know he'll come round. It's just a matter of time.
I'd like a word with him alone, if that's all right.
Of course. I'll nip to the cafe, get myself a coffee. You take your time. Good to see you, love. He'll be made up.
Your mum still thinks she might come out with this. Bless her. As if that's going to happen. You're stuck. Locked in for eternity. She just can't bring herself to admit it. Oh, I owe you an apology. When I turned up the other day, I was so wound up. Everyone at work blamed me for what happened to Kerry, even though it wasn't my fault. And you know how much I hate that. So I thought you'd like to know. I made it right. I saved Jacob. Nice lad. You don't know him, but I worked my magic. Gave him another shot at life. The one thing I couldn't do for you. You know, I tried my best to save you, but every time I come here, every time I see you like this, I cannot help but blame myself. And it's taking its toll on my mental health. It's making me feel bad about myself, bad about my life. And I don't want to do that anymore. Because my life's changed for the better. I've met someone. They're serious. And we're in love. You know, Aaron's a good person. He loves me. And he tells me how much all the time. That wasn't your style, was it? You never let me forget I was second best. You know, thinking back, you were always looking over your shoulder for someone, something better, and that messed with my head. I never felt as if I was enough. Until now. Because Aaron's different. He sees me in a way you never did. He makes me feel like I matter, and I love him for that. So this is goodbye. I won't come here again. It wouldn't be fair to Aaron or to you. Be happy for me. Aidan.
And we can nip into Leeds one day next week, find you something to wear, because as your husband-to-be's best woman, I'll need to coordinate.
Has he even asked you that?
Well, I don't see you lining up anyone else.
Then I'd be honoured.
Yeah, knew you wouldn't say no, and I've already started working on my speech.
Oh, my, you are going to regret this.
Yeah, well, it depends who your best man's going to be.
Well, do you even have to ask that, Mackenzie?
Who else could it be?
Well, if you bothered to answer your phone this afternoon, I could have told you that. Where have you been?
I had to check on a patient.
Item number 2. First dance.
It's not going to be one. I am not making a prat of myself.
I'm going to look even more of a prat hitting the dance floor on my own.
Oh, right, whatever, if that's what you want.
What I want is for you and me to have the best day. live our best lives together. And nothing else matters.